Hello guys. How's everybody? How are you guys doing? Wow, it's been a while, I must say. It has been a while. I missed you guys. But anyway, well, now I've been around. I've been hectic, man. I've been working on other projects, but yeah, I'm here now. That's the key part, right? That we're in the present, that we're in the now, that we're here. What matters is this moment right now where we're doing this video, right? I missed you guys. How have you guys been? How have you guys been doing? Yeah, what have you guys been busy with? No, what's I mean, it's been a while, it's been a while. But anyway, nevertheless, I am here, we are existing, we are alive, and we are grateful for such opportunities that we're still able to just breathe. You know what is happening in the world out there, that we're able to still do videos like this, and you are able to still watch videos like this. So yeah, let's give gratitude, man. Let's give gratitude to that. Anyway, guys, the reason why I'm doing the video is to say that, on the streets, ne, they've been asking me a lot of questions. You say, but coach, you always say that we must think positive, yeah? We must stop thinking negative. But literally, how does one stop their mind from thinking negative thoughts? That is a question I've been hearing a lot out there in the street, right? So I just thought, let me just come here and do a video about it. So I was sharing just as 5 ways on how actually one they can do to guard their mind from thinking negative thoughts. What we must know, or what is important to know, is that our mind will always be thinking. Our mind will always be producing thoughts. That is a function of the mind. First function of the mind, it is to produce thoughts after thoughts. Just like your heart, yeah, when it keeps beating, it is just to give you life. So once the heart stops beating, it means you are no longer a living being in terms of a physical, right? So the mind, its function is to produce thoughts after thoughts. One thing that you must know is that you cannot stop your mind from thinking. Because of once your mind stops from thinking, it means you are no longer here. You're no longer in the flesh, because of its function, it is to think. It is to produce thoughts. So what you can then do now is to be in awareness of yourself, to say, okay, my mind always gives me such thoughts. Now it becomes your responsibility to guard your thoughts. Yeah, you either dwell on the positive ones, or you either dwell on the negative ones. But the purpose of the mind is to produce thoughts and thoughts and thoughts. That's what it is for. So I'm not gonna be sharing with you how you can stop thinking negative, but I'm gonna be sharing with you 5 ways of how to guard your mind from thinking negative thoughts. Yeah, without wasting any further time, I've written down here that point number 1 is to say that never spend too much time on TV. Yeah, never spend too much time watching TV programs that are negative. There's nothing wrong with you watching TV, believe you me. It's all good. It's all good. But when you do this, you need to set limits. And you need to take guard of what type of program you watch on TV. If your programs are all about negativity, obviously, I mean, you will forever be thinking such thoughts, It's like me, if I were to watch a horror movie, I will not be able to sleep peacefully at night. I don't want to lie. I will be just having nightmares. Because why? I have now polluted my mind with those, yeah, scary stuff. And everywhere I go, I'm keep seeing scary stuff. You get me? So it's the same thing as that. When you keep watching certain programs, you start to living with them. Bear in mind that your subconscious mind is purpose again is to record. It keeps recording whatever that is being exposed to. Yeah, so if you want to now to treasure what type of results you want in your life, you gotta check in what goes in your mind. Yeah, so it's garbage in, is garbage out. There is no any other way, right? So take out of this by you now being selective on what you watch on TV, and also set limit. You can't start watching TV from 8 a.m. till 8 p.m. Like, I mean, where is productivity? Where is creativity? Where do you even have spent time for yourself? So Let's think of that. Yeah, that's point number one. Be selective of what you watch on TV. And as you are being selective on what you watch on TV, set limit as well. Have time. There's a time for everything. There's a time for your favorite show, definitely, but it can't be throughout the whole day. Yeah, that's point number one. Point number two, no, while we're still on point number one, be selective. As you select those programs, let it rather at least be the programs that are now of positive living, that at least your mind will like to wire in those type of a shows or programs that you're watching. Yeah, thank you. Point number two, you gotta be selective in the type of people that you hang around with. I don't know how many times you've had this. Indeed, they say that show me your friends, I'll show you where you're going. Or show me the people that you hang around with, I'll tell you who you are. And I am saying that if you have five people in your circle that are full of complaining and negativity, believe you me, you are the sixth one. Because of you are going to be absorbing into their energy, and their energy is to say that we are the complainers. As you walk into this room, all you do is to complain, and it becomes a norm. It becomes a norm to people like that. Even for yourself, it becomes normal to just used to complaining, to just used to thinking all these negative thoughts that are not even taking you to the level that you want to, but they're literally taking you back, or they're literally making you stuck to where you are. So you gotta be selective, because of five people that you spend your time with, you're going to be the sixth one. No lie about that. It's like you are a non-Christian, and all of a sudden you are hanging around with Christian. All of a sudden you realize that you actually can even quote scriptures. You can actually even now become born again of Christ. So it's the same thing like that. You can spend some time as well with people who don't smoke or who smoke. We are not saying that you're going to be the sixth one who is smoking, but we are talking about the influence that they are, injecting in you. There's nothing wrong with smoking to those people who smoke. I don't want to say it's right or wrong, because I'm going to be push without wasting any further time about this thing of smoking and non-smokers. Just check the influence that they have. I don't believe now there's too much wrong in the substance, but the people, those are taking the substance, now they become another people, that they become a different type of people, So I didn't want to talk too much about this one, but anyway, here we are. But anyway, yeah, please just check the people that you surround yourself with. You might be saying that when my family, I cannot choose my family. I definitely do know that you cannot choose your family, but you gotta be selective on the time you spend with them. You can spend time with them while you guys are having dinner, while you guys are having breakfast, while you guys are doing house chores. But most of the time, just try to be in a positive state. And you know what happens then? Once you start aligning or vibrating at a certain level, your frequencies, they're at a certain level, you realize that the atmosphere, even at home, is start to change. So basically, people out there, they're not the ones to be changing, but you are the one to be changing. If I change from complaining to be more grateful, I'll see more opportunities. I'll see more situations. I'll see more people that will actually make me to be more grateful. It's simple as that. But as you keep on dwelling, thinking, or as you keep on complaining, believe you me, you are calling all the situations, all circumstances, all people that will make you to even complain more. So the choice is yours, and at the end of the day, take guard of that. Become selective. Be selective of the people that you hang around with, because believe you me, you become them at the end of the day, right? Number 3, I say that you gotta stop criticizing and bad-mouthing other people. Gossip, it ain't your portion. Why are you doing it? Why are you sending all this negativity out there? For the what? For the who? Can you just stop that? Can you just stop complaining? Can you just stop gossiping and bad-mouthing other people and start focusing on you? You see, now the truth is, there's this thing we call them perception is projection in NLP. Basically, we are saying the people out there, they are your mirror. So when you keep judging, bad-mouthing, gossiping about other people, you're literally saying, I'm revealing the other aspect of me that I need to fix. So you gotta have to deal with you, my sweetheart. Stop about complaining about other people. Focus on you. Grow you. You realize that as you grow, because you're being elevated, certain people, they don't even bother you any longer. You know why? Because you've been elevated to another level, to another dimension. Yeah. But then when you keep on, you are still on the same level with them. You gotta know that. So be a bigger person and just raise your standard and operate differently from, just surprise yourself. Surprise yourself. Like, genau, wena omugel. So please, um, let's stop criticizing, judging, complaining, bad mouthing other people, but let's work on ourselves. Use that time to grow you instead of gossiping another person. If there is something that perhaps you want to check with another person, instead of you complaining or bad mouthing them, just confront them and talk to them to say, got this and this. But basically, what do you mean about that? Get a deeper understanding. Or if you can see that a person is going through a lot, instead of you gossiping about them, how about you give them a word of an encouragement? How about you pray with them? How about you just be there? Just be there for them instead of you gossiping about them. It helps nothing when you do that. And the nice thing about life is whatever that you keep doing to other people at the same time is bouncing back onto you. Is a law, of course, an effect. It's not favoring other people, but it's constant like that. Whatever I keep sowing, or the seed that I keep sowing out there, that's the harvest that I will be getting in return. So yeah, if I keep talking these things about other people, it will come back to me either way or another. Sometimes you call it karma. How about you build a good karma? How about you set yourself for a good karma? I believe that is possible. It's possible. I mean, choose better. Choose better, right? Well, that was point number 3. Let's look at point number 4. Point number 4 is to say that keep yourself busy with something positive. Yeah, as you are now stopping from gossiping and complaining and judging and bad mouthing and watching wrong programs or negative programs, you need to replace that time with something. That's how habits are created. Because if you cannot substitute this side of that I just explained, believe you me, you always go back. But if you substitute with something else, and now it becomes a new habit. So build a new habit for yourself by start doing something that are positive. I don't know, instead of you watching that program, how about you read a nice book? Yeah, instead of you watching the program, how about you listen to nice music? Instead of you listening to the program, how about you cook a good meal? Yeah, how about you do something that you, at the end of the day, you'll be like, I reward myself for this. There's always something to do. You're always wanting to go to a greater level of where you are. You always want to be the better version of yourself. But the truth is, you gotta be intentional about becoming that person, because of there's no any other way. You gotta be intentional, because if you don't be intentional, soon you will be I don't know, 70 or 80, and you'll be like, what have I done with myself? And at that time, it's not too late, but it might be late. So how about you start now by being intentional that, okay, my focus for this month, it is to make sure that I eat healthy. Therefore, I'm going to concentrate on buying good healthy food, cooking healthy food, watching programs about healthy eating, watching exercise. You're replacing this thing with something. Now, it will become a new habit to you. It will become a norm. As much as this part was a norm to you, this part will become a new norm to you. You become a positive you, because of this is what you're focusing on, the good. And the truth is, as you focus on the good in the things that you want to do, the universe gives you more situations, more people, more opportunities of seeing greatness and good in things and in others. So the universe is literally waiting upon you. Remember, we live in a abundant universe. The Creator created the universe with everything in it. When God created the universe, He made sure that It is to serve us. The universe, it is to serve us. It was created for us. But what we have to do in our own space is to make sure that we are in synchronicity with the universe. Yeah. So you become in synchronicity with the abundance of the universe by making one, by being intentional, by focusing on those things. Yeah. The last one, I say that you have to now take some, you gotta take pause. You gotta take some time for yourself. Take some time for yourself. As you are doing, remember, as you're doing this stuff, there should be some time as well where you just go back and recharge and relax and just dwell on the present. Yeah. They say that there is fullness of joy in the presence of the Lord. And I believe that's just how it is. I see with myself when I'm alone, when I'm in the spirit, when God is there, I can feel this joyfulness, this moment of creativity, this moment of bliss, this moment of everything is just so beautiful, guys. Like, have a moment for that, to recharge, to be creative, to reignite, to rejuvenate, to reignite, to have the zeal back. You gotta be intentional of always charging your battery, and which is you. You always have to make time for you, because if you don't, you keep being busy with this part. Sooner or later, you'll be tired. You'll be worn out. So make time as you are busy with this stuff. Try to always make time for yourself. Yeah, and at the same time, just be careful in the things that you participate yourself into, before you can even participate in other stuff or comment on other people's statuses, or do certain courses or those type of things, the people you hang around with. Just ask yourself just a few questions. Is it worth it for me to do this? Is it worth it for me to go there? Is it worth it for me to listen to this? Is it worth it for me to respond to this? Is it really worth it, my money? You get me, né? Now you start to be now reflecting, because of you are now being, you are being what is the word, you are being you are being good in actually taking your time. You are actually managing your time wisely when you start checking this thing, that is it worth it? Is it worth it? Ask yourself those questions every time when you're about to do something, and you realize that my mind all of a sudden has changed, or not even changed, but it is changing, because of change is a continuous thing, right? And we know that change is actually inevitable. Whether we like it or not, we can't run away from changes here. So how about we embrace change by working together with change, by working together with the universe, instead of us fighting the change that must happen within ourselves. So ask yourself those type of questions. And once you do, you realize that I've got so much time for me. I've got so much time for reading. I've got so much time for the things that I want to do. Because if you ask yourself crucial questions, is it worth it? Is it worth it? Who is it for? For what? For when? When you start asking yourself certain questions, you realize that it's not worth it for me to go out tonight. I mean, I'm going to lose money. Not to lose money, but I'm going to spend money. I'm just going to go out there to get myself exposed to the virus or to people out there. I could be doing something with this time. How about I add this time to become productive? At the end of the day, the choice is yours, Miss Gat. It's not a force, it's not a must, but I'm just sharing you tips on how to actually can guard your mind to think. I mean, how you can guard your mind from thinking negative stuff. Just apply those 5 things. I said it, right? The first thing I said is what? The first thing I said, just to recap what I just said, the first thing is to say, I wrote them down. Be selective in the type of TV programs and music that you listen to, even the books that you read. The second thing I said, that be selective with the people that you hang around with, because if you spend time with 5 people who are complainers, you are the 6th one. Without a lie, you are. The third one, I said, stop gossiping, bad mouthing, and judging other people. Work on you. The fourth one, I said that keep yourself busy with the things of that are taking you to the level that you want to. Keep yourself busy with positive things. Yeah. I said the last one. I said take time, pause, and recharge, reignite, rejuvenate, reconnect yourself all over again. And before you do anything else, ask yourself critical question: is it worth it? Is it worth it? For who? For when? For what? Purpose. Ask yourself such things, and you realize that all of a sudden your habit, they are changing to the better. So I thought I should share that with you guys to say it is possible to actually live a positive living. So it's possible to live a positive living, but you gotta be intentional as well of what you want and what you want to gain out of these things that we're doing. So yeah, for me, guys, Costa Riso, I'm still available for one-on-one sessions. If you're here, you're saying, I've tried all of this stuff, coach, I just don't know what to do. Obviously, we can go to another length that, well, I couldn't tap into right now. So for now, I just thought I should just share like 5 basics things that you can do. But yeah, if you want to reach out for more, you want to have a session with me, or you want to have like a group session together with other people, I'm available. You can go to my website. My website is www.costoriso.com. www.costoriso.com. You will get all the information there about me. And yeah, man, let's think positive, because the way we live in right now, we can do with the positive energy out there. We can do with positive energy out there. And when for you to attract that positivity out there, you gotta start with you by thinking all this positiveness. Yeah, it's not bought. It's not. You can't buy it. You have to work on it. You have to choose daily that I choose to be happy. As you choose that, remember to always add your 5 senses to it. Not just speak, but become that. But you become that by evoking your emotions into it, by evoking your 5 senses into it. And now you can see that all things are possible indeed. All things are possible. Do not limit yourself any longer. You are capable of living a life of abundance, a life of positivity. So you choose what you want. I am signing out, guys. I will see you next time. Please don't forget to just comment. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to share. Let's spread some positivity out there. Yeah, I love you guys.